If she refers to herself as queen, run. Pretty much as the title says, if the girl you're dating regularly refers to herself as a queen, don't stick around thinking she's different or maybe she's just kidding around. For the sake of your own sanity, just run like you have a pack of ravenous wolves at your heels. Less of an opinion and more just good advice. Tongue sticking. Anyone who refers to themselves as queen or king are delusional fucknuts who are probably broke ass MFs that nobody has any respect for, / agree. I have family who refer to themselves as king and queen and there's kids as young god and princess. Face vomiting, face vomiting, face vomiting. I knew a girl who got matching crown tattoos with a guy on a first date because they referred to each other as their king and queen. LMAO, they stopped dating after a month. She was crazy. Especially if she adds yaas to the beginning of it. But the Queen of England is a queen. I went on a date with a guy that texted me the next day saying he wanted me to be his queen. Never spoke to him again. No thank you. If she refers to herself as anything other than Danny DeVito, I'm out tbh. This is probably number 1 in my list of dating deal breakers. If she fancies herself a queen or princess, then she's probably a pretty shitty person. She'll try to justify it by saying something like, well, I treat my man like a king, but we all know that's a lie. What if her name was Queen? LMAO, my BF referred to me as queen and I just rolled with it. Turns out he was a pathological liar and probably the most toxic person I've ever met. Yes. Run away. I once went on a Tinder date with a girl that called herself queen. She told me how she has men opening money on her and dates a lot of guys. I blatantly told her, do you really think I want to hear about all the guys you have fucked? I paid the tab and had her Uber home. My ex referred to herself as a queen. At first, I thought it was cute. I later learned she was an egoistical brat. Our relationship lasted a month. Damn, I better break up with Lizzie. Also, if she regularly refers to herself as a bitch, as if it's some form of high praise. Also, if a problem comes up and she talks about calling up her girls and beating a bitch's ass. Just run. Just run for the hills. Get your dick wet first if you must, but wear a condom and then just run like hell. Dated a Chinese girl who named herself Queena. Ha ha ha, yes, fucking run is correct. Fuck if I ever associate myself with a GF like this, queen my ass. It's quite amusing. For the past few days, the first post to show when I open Reddit for the day has always been an r/unpopular opinion post that is a blatantly popular opinion. Today, this post won UPS all of those by not being an opinion at all. I have a cousin whose legal birth name is Queenie and another whose legal birth name is Princess. Although I do understand why your warning is needed, as the three of us came across someone like that. What if she is a 93-year-old woman from England that owns a number of palaces? Don't forget goddess. That's your cue to move a few states over, lol. They try to write shit like this off as being confident, but they're really just narcissists. This isn't remotely an unpopular opinion. Queen, princess, precious, flawless, and juicy are all also some red flags. If it's ever tatted on her body, get out, you don't want herpes. I don't think anyone who says that actually thinks they're better than everyone. I see it as a way to prop up their already low self-esteem. You should be running if a woman refers to herself as princess beyond the age of 18. It means they've been spoiled their entire lives. Now that is a major red flag. Run to the queen and tell her she has a pretender to the throne and to deploy the army and the traitor. What if you're dating a guy who regularly refers to himself as daddy? What's a grill? r/life protypes meets r/don't putty our dick and that, and now make room for actual unpopular opinions. While most of people here agree, I'll have to disagree. What we see online, those girls that refer to themselves as queen and stuff, mostly indeed aren't really the greatest people or ones you want to spend time with. But not everyone. Living proof is my friend. She's one of the absolute amazing people I have ever met. Kind, humble, rational, so loving and selfless. And she started calling herself a queen as a joke, but somehow we all accepted that, and we do call her that sometimes as well. 'Cause after all she's done for us and how good of a friend she is. Jokes aside, she deserves that title. Well, this awkward. If she breathes. She's a thuot. I'm sorry, Elizabeth, but we can no longer see each other. Again, not an unpopular opinion. What the hell is going on with this sub? Right on. No additional explanation needed. She will be impossible to please. Here is some more good advice. If she tells you to choke her on the first date, do not marry her. You will not have a good time. My ex was called Queenie. Holy shit, is this true? R/life prototypes. And how is this an unpopular opinion? Are we giving advice here now? What the fuck happened to this sub? How did this even get 3+ K upvotes? True. Or princess? Same with goddess. I always cringe hard when I hear or see that. Like, you really think you're that great? To be divine. I don't know if the is unpopular, but it's definitely a logical advice. If someone attaches such hyperbolic titles to their name and regularly uses them, they are most likely an enormous narcissist, and you don't want to deal with such people. This isn't an unpopular opinion. Same with goddess. I have known some very witchy, new agey, art-type people who are into massive amounts of woo and refer to themselves as goddesses, and it always ends up being an unemployed narcissist. I only see some black women do this. It's very weird. While I agree, this ain't unpopular. Any man with at least one functioning testicle and experience would tell you the same. Smiley. TLDR, narcissism bad? I'd have to say it depends on the context. If she does it ironically / part of playful banter, it's fine. If that's how she thinks of herself on a normal basis, run. What if their last name is Queen? This is pretty subjective for r/unpopular opinion, maybe r/suspiciously specific. I haven't seen this unironically though. No shit. If any group of people is talking about kings and queens and they aren't inciting a revolution against an actual monarchy, I say avoid them too. Ahahaha, so good. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatin dynamite with a laser beam guaranteed to blow your mind. A girl who talks about herself like that frequently is too self-absorbed. I agree. Run. But I am an empress, slay III. /r/female dating strategy. Yeah, this is advice. Good advice. We live in a democracy. No place for queens. Do you mean as a weird obsession of referring herself in third person as a queen, or just a random boost of confidence in X situations like I can do this, I'm a queen? Same if she has all guy friends. Also princess. Man, hoes these days be getting bold. Any woman that must say I am a queen is no true queen. People are entitled as fuck nowadays. It's not just women, but yeah, chances are if someone's spouting off this crap, it should be taken as an early warning system. So about 85% of ATL Tinder, got it? I agree. Others to add. 1. Princess. 2. If she's super into Disney. 3. If she's super into horses. Now I don't mean she likes them or thinks they are pretty, I mean she owns one and / or it's the theme of her home decor, but she said she's not like the other girls. The reddest of red flags. True, it is a sign of a narcissistic person. When a girl calls herself a queen. These are the traits I noticed. Absolute bitch. 2. Expects you to do everything while doing the minimum. Gets mad if you don't succumb to her orders. Start fight with literally everyone but expects the guy to deal with it. Posts about being an honorable woman whilst doing opposite of the posts. God tier double standard. 6. Scream, not speak, at everything without reading context or article. Cries when she doesn't get what she wants like a baby. 8. Hates arrogant people ironically when they are arrogant themselves. Guys should accept me for who I am, or else it's by sis followed by girl. I cannot accept that type of guy. I am queen. 10. Usually ugly and obese AF. Any man who has to say I am the queen is no true queen. Or the girls that call themselves that bitch. Any woman that refers to herself as queen is a narcissist piece of shit. They're not royalty and should never equate themselves as such. It's the female equivalent of the little man complex. At core, she knows she's a low-class, dim-witted whore, and the whole queen thing is live-action role-play intended to deny that reality. Full agree, run. Plus girl boss plus boss bitch etc. I imagine the girls saying this are largely MLM/staff types. No surgeon or top-flight trial attorney is calling herself queen. This does not belong here. I don't know why the mods didn't delete this post. Very true, super popular opinion lol. Or when a girl has a pic saying I'm not a princess I'm a queen in their Tinder bio. This is the way brudda. What if she says she's the queen of blowjobs? Swolesome Chad posting disagrees. Haha, I'm a queen. Dairy Queen, I'm Dairy Queens. It's as awful as a guy telling everyone to call him dad/daddy/pop/big, any of the previous names. As it is, there are people willing to go with these kinds of people. I don't know man. The castle and guards are pretty convincing. I mean, sure, she's like 250 years old, but I think she might be telling the truth. She hasn't shown me dragons yet though, so I'm still a little skeptical. Does this also apply to people who date lesbian queens? Also, what about if the guy you're dating refers to /himself/ as a queen? If there is queen then be so quick for run. Unless you're Sandra motherfucking Twine. We'd been married for 14 years, it was the 5th day after her 42nd birthday, and that's when she said it. I really can't thank you enough for that T-handle auger, it's already been very useful. You know how to treat me like the queen I am. I starting packing that instant. Couldn't even look her in the eye. You may want to opt out during the princess phase. The only person that gets referred to as queen in my family is my dog, she is a queen. I clean up her shit. But she is queen of my heart.